This is a love reading for Gemini Twin Flames for the time frame of June 1st to the 15th, 2019. Again, this is for Gemini Twin Flames for June 1st to the 15th, 2019. I'm just making a note here so I can stay organized. All right. Gemini, I can't believe it. I just did Aries and they had the same card in the same position. What the heck is going on? There's a lot of people, man, I don't even know. Look, I'll say this because I do know what's going on actually. There's an energy that's here right now. I think a lot of people are unaware. It's only because of my own spiritual journey why I understand this from a different perspective. Different. There's something that I'm calling, let me call it this. There's divine union energy here right now. Divine union energy is here. You will find people breaking up a lot. You will find people coming into relationships a lot. You will find people making decisions about who they want to be with. You will find people making commitments. Because that's the whole purpose of divine union energy, is to bring people together who the heavens want to be together. I like the word God. Who God wants to come together. So there's no games. There's people going, hey, wait a minute. You're not really for me, are you? I know who's for me. And they go to that person and they're like, look, let's settle down. Let's do this thing. And, likely that person is going to say yes. Why? Because divine union energy is here. So I've said my piece. I want to get on with your reading because I know you're here for the reading, right? All right. Gemini, you have the World card in your situation position. This is telling me you've got cycles ending and new life cycles beginning. That's how life is. Constantly ending and beginning new life cycles. Let's keep going. This is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, this came up for Libra. They have the Ace of Wands in the same position. This is telling me, like I said in the Libra reading, that you... it's one of two things. Either there's difficulty surrounding getting a business off the ground, or you want to get frisky and don't have the person to do it. I don't know. Maybe it's both. It could even be both. Could even be both. You're an air sign too, and so is Libra. So hey, So yeah, there may be some challenges or difficulty getting a business started. You may even, like I said, want to have somebody to, with, and you just don't have that right now. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so this is telling me more information because obviously it's not an advice card. Seven of Pentacles is a card that talks about looking back over our investments, how we invested time, how we invested money, and it's also looking at what am I really getting from this? If you look at the man in the picture, you can see he's worked hard. Look at the way I'm going to call this tool a hoe because I think it's called a hoe, but I don't know. Look at the way he's standing over his hoe, and he's got his two hands lapped together there, and he's got his head resting, and he's looking at this bush or tree, and it's got pentacles on it. But he looks like he's going like, what? Like, shouldn't I have way more than this by now? Like, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, and I know I labored more than this. We're looking back on the past, and we're saying, what am I really getting for all that time, effort, money, thought? What am I really getting? So we're looking back, maybe even reevaluating how we invested our time, money, efforts, everything. Let's keep going. You've got a very positive card in the outcome. Again, this is for June 1st to the 15th, 2019, and this is a love reading. So I don't know, you don't have much love showing up here, but maybe because somebody's considering being single. I don't know. This is a positive card because the Ace of Swords talks about truth and clarity or some type of revelation and a new beginning. Yep, makes perfect sense. Let's go back over your reading, Gemini. This is for Twin Flames again. All right. Gemini, your situation is that you are in a time frame where you are closing, or is happening for you because we're twins. I don't know. You could be guided. Life cycles are closing. New life cycles are beginning for you. The challenge is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, but it's also very much an action card. So it's newness and action, and why there's challenge surrounding this, I'm not sure. But it can also talk about new business, but it can also talk about, like I said, being single, wishing you had somebody to do the you know what with, and not having it. I'm just being honest. Let's keep going. You're looking over your investments of time, money spent, maybe even who you spent your time with, and you're like, what did I really get from that? You're doing some assessing here. The positive for you, Gemini, is the Ace of Swords. You're coming out with truth and clarity. You're getting like revelations, and you're like, all right, I get it now. I get it, and new beginning. You get it. You're organized. You understand it. You've done your thinking. You've reassessed. Time for new beginnings. Time to get rid of the old BS. And what was the other card? Yeah. 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 Wow. There's a lot of newness in this reading for you, Gemini. You've really looked things over, and you realized a lot of things needed to change, and I'll say be removed from your life. And you have two aces here. One of them is in the challenged position, but you've had the revelation, and I believe you're going through that process right now. So Gemini, that was your love reading. There's no love cards here whatsoever, but you know that things need to change, and maybe this reading will lead you to your twin. I don't know. I hope it does. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.